You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 371, Eglath's Angels, Season 6, Episode 3, recorded September 2021, posted November 2022. Minotaur Sandwich.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. I am Scott McNulty, your humble dungeon master for the next, hour-ish? Who knows? So that means we're back on Athos, where we join our adventurers who have been in an elevator for a while, and they will reach the top of the shaft in 2 rounds. And who is on this disc that is being powered by magic? I will tell you. I am joined by Erica Ensign. Erica, hello.
Hello, Scott. It is good to be here. I am playing Zotasha, a tiefling mystic. Our pronouns are she, her.
And Aline Sims is here. Hello, Aline.
Hello. I play Shara, the Air Genasi rogue, and our pronouns are also she, her.
Steve Lutz, you are lurking.
Yes, here I am. I am still playing Kachka, a 3-creen bard of some renown, and I'm no stranger to being on a disc powered by magic.
That is true. Dan Morin.
Hi.
Are you a stranger to being on a disc powered by magic?
I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'm playing Amlal, the Goliath barbarian, who pressed all of the buttons on the elevator.
Oh no.
It's taken so long.
Oh man, I live on the 20th floor of a building, and that is infuriating.
Tony has 2 small children, so that probably never happens.
They do it all the time. Tony Sindelar also does it all the time. What is it? Find out.
Let's not ask.
I'm also concerned about what that might be. Thanks for having me, Scott. I play Regdar, a secret wizard in the Dark Sun world, because wizarding is super outlawed, as well as reading itself. Spoiler.
Wait, this is new information.
Yeah, this would have been helpful years ago.
7 levels ago, I could have mentioned that. Well, just pretend I didn't say that. I cast suggestion on you. You forget it. Regdar and I use he, him pronouns. Hello.
And finally, Jason Snell. Hello,
Hi,
Jason.
I play Carlos, Danger Dwarf. Danger's his middle name. He is a mole fighter who likes to run and hit things. That's really all you need to know about Carlos. He learned some secret wizard magic from Regdar. I think Regdar regrets it.
Does that mean that Carlos knows how to read now?
Yeah, I think in order to... Well, I guess you don't need to learn how to read to do magic.
You can read
Seems
magic.
convenient.
He's learned enough to do the 3 spells that he knows how to do.
All right. Well, and we, as I said, you guys are all on a disc that is 2 rounds from the top. You've done some healing
This
since we
high
last
density,
met.
double density, what are we talking here?
It's as much density as you like. So what do you have? You have 1 round. Some healing has already been done in this round before the podcast started.
What?
Is there anything else people would like to do?
Do that thing where we like runners do, like you get into the 3-point stance ready to run away from whoever is at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I guess I should mention what you're on a disc
different than when
from.
a superhero lands?
No, it's the same
They're
thing.
very
It's
similar.
just in reverse.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Interesting.
It's in case the
If you're-
superhero needs to sprint after they land.
Oh.
If you're joining us and this is your first episode of Total Party Kill, you've made a poor choice. But our adventurers are deep in the underground of Athos in leaving an elemental node of the fire plane called the Weeping Colossus. And they are headed back up to the Fane of the Eye, which is kind of this interdenominational cult hangout where they've done a bunch of other stuff.
It's just a fun place to hang out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interdenominational.
just a
It
cool-
makes
just a
it
cool
sound
place to
way
be.
cooler than it is.
Yeah.
You know, there are many
It
cults.
feels
I mean,
like
all the
that's way more accepting than they
Yeah,
actually
because
are.
all of the denominations are evil cults, is
Yeah.
the thing.
Just saying.
It's not diverse. I say let's go to the top. Let's do this thing.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know if Dan speaks for everybody, but that's what
I
he
do
says.
now.
What is
Should we
it?
use this last 6 seconds
Okay.
to kind of decide where we're going to run to when we get to the top?
Oh,
Me say
good
right.
plan.
Away.
Oh, dear.
Scott, could you show us the map because we have knowledge of what the map looks like?
I shall show you the map.
We just get to the top and it's like, and
Need to-
scatter.
Just jump down.
Honestly, that would probably work really well for me. Like,
So
There's a
bye.
place we want to go,
Start a new life.
and it can
with
get us
Zatasha.
there, I know.
Ooh,
It's the map.
the map. I'm sure that's a song I don't understand. I will
Oh,
read
you
the
will.
description of the room that you are entering, that you have been to before. So you
Several
are on
times.
a 10-foot wide slab of stone that's levitating in the center of this wide vertical shaft that you're in. At the top is there's a bridge-like pier of rock jutting out to meet the platform when it is at its uppermost position. From a wide ledge on the eastern side of the shaft, hot fumes rise from below, which you know come from a lake of lava, and the shaft glows with fiery light from below as well.
It's the tunnel of lava, guys.
And there are 3 passages that lead from the shaft. There is a small brass gong and a striking hammer near the ledge.
You really buried the lead on the number of Minotaurs that want to kill us up here.
Also, there are several Minotaurs that some of which you don't see this right now, but you will in 6 seconds. Some of which are hypnotic patterned, and some of which are not.
Important question. Which ones?
Well, you don't know yet.
What?
I thought you were going to make a plan before you found it. If your plan is just find out what's here, I'll tell you.
Well, I
If you
think
want.
we should at least identify a direction which we're going to head, and I would suggest
I would like to go in the
maybe-
direction with the fewest unhypnotized Minotaurs.
Well, I think we're going to have to blast past a couple of Minotaurs. I think that's the
Yeah.
only way we're getting through here. So
Amlal's willing to hold them off while everybody else gets clear, but you need to know which direction we're going.
So you knew from observation at the bottom that there were 3 Minotaurs and a Nothic. Now, when you get to the top, you realize there are 4. You won't know that until 6 seconds from now in the game. And you also know that Ketchka could only hypnotize 3 beings, and 3 of those beings are...
yeah, I could only hypnotize 3 beings.
Is one of those the
one.
one that we killed at the end, or did you remove that
What a
one from the
lame-o.
board?
I believe I removed the dead Minotaur.
Okay. I'm gonna say, I feel like maybe should we go the middle route and then Amlal can just stand in the.
Do you want me
bottleneck?
to remind you of what these... Because you've been down most of these corridors, so I can tell you
Yeah,
what
I think we
is
should
in
head
each
towards
room.
the room with the altar where we previously found the halfling and what's his name, Gar Shatterkeel was there.
Oh, you want to go all the way down there?
Because we've already taken care. Well, we got to go somewhere where we can set up camp.
We need
basically.
to rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that at least we know we've taken out the leader of that cult. So hopefully there won't be anybody hanging around in there.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise
find out
we could
who's
go to the
second in
bottom
command of that cult.
of the dead worm, but that's a long ways, and that's probably farther than we want to go. But
It's still going to take us probably 3 or 4 rounds to get all the way down to that altar, just based on distance.
And I will tell you that so there's a northern corridor at the top of the shaft that you have not been through, so you don't know where that goes. The other
shouldn't go that
2,
way.
the kind of the one that goes to the east leads into basically where the Minotaurs were sleeping, their den, and the one to
I believe
the
they call
south.
it the annex, Scott.
That's funny. Is a it's called the Ancient Conjury, but it's a room basically with an old magical symbol etched into the bottom. You met some Minotaurs in there as well, but there's nothing else in that room.
Probably
they
the
didn't like
passage
us
to
much.
the passage to the north probably leads to it's just a magical place where you can just heal and rest for as long as you want,
that's
and we're gonna
definitely-
miss
that
it.
sounds right.
Candyland.
It's like Shangri-La.
Okay.
I'm good to go wherever. If you guys want to go south, then
I
we
think
can
someone
kinda
big
try
and
to rush
burly
them.
or foolish like Carlos should lead the way. and
Yeah,
we
I
just
think
follow.
we got to go south, and then
I think
and
this
then we
is
he's
a-
go.
very low on hit points, so I think Amlal is probably
So
our
it's like
best bet.
right, left, and then we just kind of keep going down until we get back to.
Up,
Oh.
down, down.
And I will remind you that there are some passageways that have this inky kind of oily smoke blocking them,
Yeah.
which you avoided like the plague for a long time, and then I think someone was pushed through one and you realize that they don't do anything. So
It's like beaded curtains, basically.
That we have yet.
I just wanted to remind you of that in case you forgot.
All right. Well, Amlal will get pumped. He asks Kachka to just slap him in the face.
Kachka does.
All right.
How
Oh, so angry.
how many hands would you like? I've got 4. I'll roll 1d4 here.
Oh man, this is gonna be like a Three Stooges routine over here.
That's just one.
All right,
It's just one.
I can
Okay.
also since we have one more round to go up, I can switch over to Mantle of Command, which means that I can give us all coordinated movement. I can choose up to 5 allies that you can then use your reaction to move up to half your speed, following a path of my choice.
That's weird.
No, it's not.
Smart, because we are dumb.
I mean, command is literally in the title of the discipline.
Why don't you just do everything for us then?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just
love to.
Effective.
This is
All right,
we need a path.
Battle Masters were still a thing in 5th edition. You know.
I think
Tell me what you want to do.
down south and then over to the tomb room and then down
Southwest
south
south.
more to
Yep.
yeah.
And then at least we can defend like the one door if they follow us a little easier than if we're in the midst of a big circle of them.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to, when we come out of this hut in 8 hours, we may have to fight our way out, but at least we'll be healed.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine, but I'm just thinking in the very short term, they're probably going to follow us, the ones who
That's
are
fine.
awake.
I can,
so
so if Carlos wants to do the vanguard, I will bring up the rear
Okay.
and try to just hold them off from following us.
yeah. And
or
once we're
vice versa,
through and I no
either
longer have to
works.
concentrate on the hypnotic pattern, I can produce some healing that sort of slowly trickles out over the course of a minute. But
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Are you ready?
Not really,
Yes.
Born ready.
To get
Are
off
you
this
ready?
elevator after 2
Oh,
episodes,
dear.
yes.
What? It's a momentous occasion. Roll initiative.
Ember. No, just kidding.
Oh, no. Not again.
Roll initiative.
yeah, but Ember goes up, so that's fine.
Ooh, critical.
I
What
have
a
an
waste.
advantage on initiative, and I still roll terribly most
Yeah,
times.
I have +8 to initiative and I got 12 total.
got a
I have
10.
-1 and I'm at 17, so the
What
dice.
is happening?
What is happening? Now, they see you coming, so you do not have a surprise round.
Oh, they see us coming.
What?
See my great
Gosh.
sword coming.
All right, so you are the disc becomes even with this jutting piece of rock, and you are at the top. You see before you several Minotaurs and a Nothic. Well, 4 Minotaurs and a Nothic. 2 of the Minotaurs and the Nothic seem to be enchanted by some sort of hypnotic pattern, if you will. 2 of the Minotaurs, the northernmost and the southernmost Minotaur, seem not to be pleased to see you. Ketchka, you go first.
The northern and southern Minotaurs are the ones?
The ones, so on the map, they are the 2 that look different.
The different, okay.
The ones that are breathing fire.
Maybe we should.
It occurs to me that we should go through the center then, because at least everybody who can. I'm hoping that there aren't like 14 other Minotaurs hanging out in their little campsite to the east.
Yeah, we can just be like, excuse me, I'm just going to squeeze past you.
Yeah, because it currently appears, I mean, these guys are large, so we can run through their squares. However, I don't want to do that, especially if there's an easy pass to the east. So I'm just going to shoot through off of the little disc and run into their campsite room. So let's see. I have a speed of 35, and I'm probably going to dash.
All right, so you,
1,
that's
2,
70.
3, 4, 5.
Is
6,
dash the equivalent of a
7?
double move?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get around the corner here at the end of my move, do I witness any Minotaurs still in their camp room?
In this den of theirs, no, it is empty.
No, thank goodness. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2,
There's a
3,
brazier full
4,
of hot coals in the middle of the room.
6. I'm going to not walk through that.
There's a blackened ogre skeleton on
All
the
right.
northern wall.
Ooh.
I have just run very quickly into their little den,
Doo, 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 doo. All right.
and I'm smack dab in the middle, well, to the south of the center part of the room.
And so everybody saw that. So you all saw that he went,
Yes.
she, I should say, went to
Here I go!
the easternmost, well, the one that goes to the east. It's not the
Follow
easternmost.
me!
Zatasha, it is your turn.
All right. As a bonus action, before I move, I'm going to use my coordinated movement and choose the rest of my allies here on the elevator, whatever it is, disc, and say, everybody, follow Kachka. You guys can all use your reaction to move up to half your speed, heading toward Kachka right now.
Okay. Regdar, half of Regdar's
that's
speed
cool.
is 15.
Without it even being their turn, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's
This
really
does
good.
use your reaction, just, so you won't be able to
I think I
take
get to
opportunity
about there.
attacks.
Can someone, just out of curiosity, can refuse to do that if they don't want to, or do they have to do it?
Can use, so you can.
Okay,
You may
then
refuse if you
if
would
you do not want to do this, you don't have to.
like to.
Let's hope this.
Maybe that just
holds.
means you can go up to half your move, or you can move twice your move. Whatever you want to do. Do what
All
feels
I
good.
like it. That's a good way of positive thinking.
Let's see. So I can get about as far as where.
You're capable of so much more.
Oh, it's going to be another inspirational episode.
I'm full of inspiration.
That's
And
not what
a
my
lot
character
of
sheet
alcohol.
says.
No, I am full of inspiration. You are full of despair and
Wait, so
disappointment.
does that mean, are you like an inspiration pinata? If we hit you enough, does inspiration come out? Because I'm here for this.
And other things.
I am also then dashing past
A
everyone.
lot of candy.
Ooh, well, you're just
Yeah.
making it better.
As I go past, I high five everybody. Good job, everybody. Nice moving, nice moving.
Do you high five the Minotaurs though?
Not everybody.
Do you?
Okay,
You
just
just
my
like
friends.
almost, you get close, and you're like,
It's okay as long as you don't damage them.
Her high
So yeah,
fives are
that's-
powerful.
That is it
that's
for,
a problem then.
for my
They do
turn.
feel slighted by not getting high fives, so they are emotionally
I
damaged.
wink at them. Nice.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. I think, but is a wink an equivalent of a high five? I feel like a wink tells something very different than a high five.
A wink's as good as a nod, which is as good as a high
Oh.
five. So,
Wait, is a nod? A nod is
I
not as
don't
good as a
know.
high five.
all right, but it's close. It's like a
I
high.
give you like 3 nods to one high five.
Okay. It's the exchange
Maybe
rate.
Yeah, this math was not taught in high school.
No, this is the
Two-eyed
new
wink.
math.
There's
Yeah.
one winking or blinking
That's
per
called the
nod.
blink, Scott. Just so we're
Well,
clear.
no, I mean not if you do them like in succession, serially rather than
Oh,
parallel.
that's right.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
two-eye.
But we
real
agree
Anyway.
that-
real pros
that
know that, Tony.
A parallel wink is a blink.
That's true. Yeah, we'll concede.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right, I
I'm
agree with
done.
that.
Aline. All right,
It's actually
now,
It's technically Carlos, but you know,
All right.
we all know what's
I
happening.
didn't
there.
realize who was highlighted there. I thought it was still me.
Carlos does
that's
love to
okay.
run, folks.
Carlos does love to
Carlos
run.
clicks his heels together. It's not just an affectation; it's his boots of speed,
Ooh, and also an effect.
and also an affectation. Doubles his movement. Now, does that mean that I can move double my movement if I
Yeah.
use my action twice?
Well, let's look up boots
Totally.
of speed.
Boots
while
of
we're here.
speed. It increases my walking speed.
Yeah, then yes.
Then
So,
yes.
If you're,
Nobody
yep,
can
if your
see
speed
Carlos
is-
anymore.
If your speed is now what 70, then you can move 140 feet.
That is correct.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
For 10 minutes.
Yep. Okay. Well,
A total of 10 minutes.
Yeah. and you can use that throughout the day.
so
And they're very stylish. Actually, they're kind of nondescript
nice.
boots. But
I like
anyway,
they're
yes.
green.
So you can move a lot. So what is it? What is your normal move?
30.
30. So you can move 120 feet.
Or 24
is-
squares.
24 squares. It's a lot of squares.
I think I
Roughly
moved
2
too far.
dozen.
I'm actually
It's
there.
like
And can I
24
break? Can,
squares.
can I break up? Oh no, I can't do that.
You're going to break up with us, Jason?
Yeah.
Oh no.
After this many years, really?
I think you can break up your move.
Sunk cost
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah, you
Okay,
absolutely
let's
can.
go.
Okay,
The
Carlos
most
runs
romantic
through that
fallacy.
other room, out to the other room, over to
Yep.
where the black smoke is, and then stands at the edge of the black smoke.
Wow.
Ooh.
Love it.
And a hand reaches out. No, it doesn't. So yeah, you run through, and this room that Carlos is currently in is empty.
Run.
I hope the Minotaur didn't see you to his south.
I don't know, it's real fast, and he was
Good
probably
There's a
watching all the
lot
people to the
happening.
north. There's a lot going on.
It
We'll
is-
see.
It is true.
Maybe
it
you
is
should
true.
stand-
You can't see fast people.
If the Flash has taught us anything.
Yeah.
Shara.
It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. Is he in that movie? I don't know.
He's in all movies.
Yeah.
Shara.
He's just
I'm
operating real fast.
running. Look at me go.
Run like the wind.
Everybody
Okay.
be like
You're an
Carlos,
air
run,
genasi.
run!
Yep. I ran
Run, you fools.
my 60 feet.
Oh, that's pretty good. Regdar. Is there anything
I
else?
will-
Okay.
Man, I got the head start, but everybody's passing me. What's the deal here?
Well,
You're
we
welcome.
were given orders.
Yeah, you didn't get the move, the bonus.
Yeah. Zatasha, shouldn't you have gotten farther? I thought you got farther.
I just recounted it. My speed's only 30, so.
Wait, was I allowed to move as well, or was that
No, because I
outside
couldn't
of your
see you at
sphere
that point.
of
You had
influence?
already.
I see.
Otherwise,
'Cause you
I
were running.
totally would have said, yeah,
So you
keep
were
going, Kachka, but.
All right, Regdar takes an
Yeah,
early
Regdar-
lead.
And again,
they're
I
off.
can just run. For example, I could magically move 30 feet, but I could also just run 30 feet. So,
Why would you run if you could teleport? That's my question.
well,
Because he uses
I
a
mean,
spell slot.
Yeah, he uses a spell slot. I mean, it would be convenient for traversing, like a chasm or something, or if I needed to get past a Minotaur without that Minotaur murdering me, if that Minotaur was one of those non-hypnotized Minotaurs.
Murder Minotaurs.
Yeah, a murder of Minotaurs.
Ooh. Umlal.
Uh,
See a lot of people running.
5, 10. Ooh, wait for me.
You're all dodging and weaving past
Okay,
us.
so one
Nothing.
I'm
move,
weaving and dodging.
Me coming
one
too.
move
Don't
brings
forget me.
One move brings me even with Zatasha. The question is, the Minotaurs get to go next.
Mhm.
Should I burn my other action to just hang out here? I guess I can ready
Ready
an
in
action.
action.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd
I'll
appreciate
do
that, but you don't have to.
Yeah, no, I'm committed. I will ready an action.
We should all be committed.
I'll ready an action to when a Minotaur who is not hypnotized comes into range, I will attack them, presumably with what do we got? Javelin,
Zeal
zeal. I will throw some zeal at him.
and zest. All right. So the party has made a break for it. Now let's see if this Minotaur notices Carlos. All right. How fast is a Minotaur?
A lot of
they're
this plan
surprisingly
relies
fast.
on how fast are Minotaurs. They seem lumbery, but they are bullish, which means they might charge.
So
Also,
one
might
Minotaur
I'll say they're bullish.
Yeah, they're
Does
full
in
of
fact
bullish.
charge down. Both of them actually are going to charge. Let's see. One.
Oh no.
When that guy runs past, can I see? Can I
No,
not
'cause he
in point
started-
of view?
You can
Oh,
see
wait,
that
he
one.
came here. Cool.
He did.
Hooray!
Hello.
So we've got two Minotaurs. One is charging at Carlos, and the other is charging at Umlal.
Don't take credit cards.
And so
So that triggers my ready to action basically as soon as he rounds that corner.
that is true.
So I'm going to throw a javelin at him.
Throw a javelin
Woo!
at Minotaur A.
Critical fail.
Oh
I
no.
rolled a
You
9.
threw a javelin
The-
at a huge Minotaur from 5 feet away and missed?
I wasn't ready.
I thought you literally readied.
Readied in
Yeah,
action.
you're ready to act.
So this Minotaur runs around the corner and lowers its head at you and tries to charge at you with its horns, and I believe it will miss with a 17.
It will. My AC is 17.
Well, then I believe it hits with a 17.
That's not good. Don't like that.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I did not use my reaction, so I will utilize some cutting words to try to
Yay.
decrease that attack
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
roll. And since he only needs one, I think we can just assume that works.
We can. So it was about to. That's racist. It was about to gore Umlal, and Kachka says something and distracts him, and his
It goes,
horns slam into the side of the channel here, or tunnel, I should say. And the other one is going to try and do the same thing to Carlos. So it is running down the stairs, lowers its head, and starts running at you at a distressing speed.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that one. You're on your own, Carlos.
19. to
Literally on your own.
Oh, yeah, that'll get me.
All right, so it spears you with its horns for
Steely knives.
15 points of damage.
Ooh, you can kill the beast.
And you need
Still
to
up.
make a saving throw, a strength saving throw. please.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
8. What is wrong with? I gotta
Okay.
stop using these computer dice. They're terrible.
They are rigged. And so you are knocked 10 feet into the wall
Into the
here.
smoke.
So
No, into the smoke. I was
No.
no.
Well, I have questions about the angle
I don't
on
understand
that
the
one.
angle. I literally am standing in the doorway with the smoke. That was why I said it that way. If he wants to throw me back, he's got to throw me back
Pick you up
into the smoke.
Well, so one. I don't care. I'm not going to argue. So you get thrown into the smoke, and you fall.
We win!
You're
Well played,
prone.
I'm prone on the other side.
Yes. On the other side, 10
Carlos,
feet from where you were
what's the
before.
number of
So
the
place
bus that hit
yourself
him?
10 feet away. And
Yeah, that's about
let's
right.
See.
That's Minotaur number
Carlos
4.
on the other side.
2, 3, 4, 6. And then Minotaur walks into the doorway.
Oh,
Well, that
it had more
answers a
movement.
question.
Yep.
Minotaurs are speedy. All right, so Kachka, you have awakened some Minotaurs.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You have one in the room with you. It's pretty close. You've said something disparaging to it. It's looking at you.
Yeah,
Probably said
boy.
something like, "You got lost in a maze." It's a very big insult to a Minotaur.
I wonder. I know that Carlos is in a bad way, so I feel like I might head south.
And I will say that Minotaurs are not quiet. So you certainly know that the Minotaur went down there. You heard an oof and some clattering. You can put two and two together.
Oh, okay. So I'm aware that he's.
You are
headed
aware
that
of
way.
that.
All right, interesting. All right. So I will use my move here to go 1, 2.
We don't want to go.
3.
We don't want to go east.
No, I thought we were going down to the.
Just leave
Well,
Carlos on his own.
I thought maybe we had changed things.
Well, Carlos.
if Carlos doesn't
he's still
die,
there.
he will run really
4,
fast away from
5.
them. If
But
he
we'll
doesn't
have to
die,
get everyone has to get through the Minotaur then, right?
Actually, I'm going to stop right
unless
here.
they go the other way. Unless you guys run the other way. But
Oh, the other way is
1,
really long,
2,
though.
Yeah.
3, 4. Everybody has to
Yeah,
get through
I
the
would much
Only
rather
if we're
get
still
murdered
aiming
by
for
a
the same
Minotaur than
place.
walk
I'm gonna
quite
be
a
so
ways.
tired.
Dan will carry you part of the way. How's that?
Kachka, I don't think you can see
It's
me
okay,
or
buddy.
the
Carry
Minotaur.
me.
You can see part of the Minotaur.
Okay.
As long as I can see part of the Minotaur, I can shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Look at this guy.
So, I'm trying to remember how to use this thing. Is it something I use in conjunction with something else? No, it is not. So I will Eldritch Blast that guy, which is a ranged spell attack, which will
All right.
probably fail.
What? I don't like that kind of thinking.
We'll see.
It'll definitely fail.
Spell attack bonus is what I add, right?
Yes.
Hee, that's a 19.
A 19 will hit. a Minotaur.
Neat. Well, in
They're not
that
wearing any
case-
armor. They've just got tough hide.
It's a separate attack roll. Okay, so I'm going to shoot 2 beams of Eldritch magic at that Minotaur. The first one hits for 9 points of damage.
All right.
The second one, let's see if it hits or not. It does. That's a 26.
That will hit.
Come on. And that will do 8 points of damage.
All right.
That's a Eldritch damage.
Its least favorite kind of damage. Okay, that's okay. More. Excellent. Anything else, Ketchka?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, Zatasha.
Ugh.
The Minotaurs have approached him.
I know, and it's right next to me. So I either need to disengage and get out of here, but that would leave Amwal all alone.
How many turns do those Minotaurs
What's
wake
new?
up,
That's
by
a
the
tough
way?
decision.
Oh, so we did. So there are 5 more, right? 5 more.
Okay.
Rounds? 5 or 4. I think
I'm
it's
keeping
5.
track. There's 5.
5 more
Okay.
rounds until they wake up. That would be bad.
I mean, that's a lot of rounds of running away. I'm just saying.
I don't know. When my alarm goes off, it takes me at least a round or 2 to get out of bed. So
You're not a
I feel-
Minotaur.
It's true. He's got you there, Dan.
Yeah.
He's a Nothic.
Some days I feel like an Nothic. Just
Some days you
Sometimes
don't.
you don't. Yeah.
All right. The problem is if even if I use coordinated movement again, Amwal would have to just run away from a Minotaur and take an attack because it doesn't allow you to disengage.
These
I
Minotaurs
can't
have
remember.
great
Is
axes.
Almond Joy or Mounds the one with the Nothic in it?
Almond Joy's got Nothics. Mountains don't.
Okay. That makes sense.
All right. I think
They're both bad.
I didn't want to do this because this burns a lot of psi points, but we're in trouble. So I'm going to use because if that's an action and then I can't move, then I would be screwed. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to screw myself that way. I guess I'll just stick with disengaging and using coordinated movement. So I will disengage and go, let's see.
And now Umlal has the choice. He doesn't have to.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, go. I will stay. It's fine.
And that was the plan to begin with, right?
Okay.
Was
Yep.
for Amwal to.
All right. So I will go this far so that I can see Shara and Regdar and Kachka and still Amwal. And again, I'll use coordinated movement as my bonus action. So you can use your reaction to move up to half your speed, heading toward where we know Carlos is, because we need to either save him or something. We're probably gonna end up having to kill at least one of these Minotaurs.
Save him or something.
Go ahead, move in that direction, and then I will use the rest of my move.
All right, so you all, Shara, Regdar, you are Zatasha, and Kachka, you feel psychically that you have been emboldened to move.
Oh, cool.
I think I
Half
want
my move.
Half your move.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
gonna
sure
move
I want to.
I want to move a little bit, but I do
right.
want to be able to keep an eye on Amwal.
I'll come that far.
Afraid of the Minotaur?
Oh,
I mean, that's
Minotaurs
fair.
love to charge.
I'm sort of hunkering in this little corner on the stairs.
Minotaurs be shop. All right. Anything else, Zatasha? You did a lot.
Nope,
so.
that's it.
All right, Carlos, you have been... Carlos is not really used to this feeling. A large thing slammed into him, threw him through a smoky archway, and he fell to the ground prone.
This has happened to me many times as a gladiator, actually. It's pretty common.
I stand corrected.
So
Something that happens all the time happened, Carlos. Not even noteworthy.
So Carlos stands up. So that's half my movement, right?
Often does that, yes.
And can I see the Minotaur? Is he like sort of sticking out either way in this smoky thing, or what?
I mean, you know where he is. So if you're going to try and hit him, I'm not going to say you have disadvantage or anything like that.
And I can break up my move, so I can hit him and then run, right?
You can, but then he will get an opportunity.
Oh, he'll get an opportunity attack.
Because he knows where you are.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that anyway.
And you can also disengage and then run away. You have boots of speed.
I sort of share my my colleagues' feeling that we may have to kill one of these guys rather than running past them. But I also have very few
take that
hit
one
points
guy
left,
with you,
so.
And you're very fast right now, so you can stay ahead maybe of his
All right,
ability to catch up
I'm going
to you.
to disengage.
Just kite him away.
What is going on? Carlos, do you feel all right?
Well, I get to run instead of hitting things, so it's okay.
Oh, that's true.
It's an either or situation.
It's either or. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes.
So that's
You have to
half
choose
my movement with my boots of speed.
Excellent. And then you are in this room that has this sarcophagus in it.
Sarcophagus, yeah.
Just open
Yeah,
the sarcophagus. How could that
Flames
make it any
dance
worse?
above a pool of murky water to the south. The sarcophagus is glassy black stone.
And then Carlos
it has fluted
remembers.
embellishments.
Carlos remembers
Pepperidge
something
Farm
Regdar
remembers.
taught him.
remembers. Carlos remembers.
He remembers something Regdar taught him. He remembers that Regdar said, "Carlos,
Fragrance.
say this if you ever are in a pinch of trouble and you need to get out." And he casts Expeditious Retreat,
Nice.
which gives Carlos even more speed.
Wow.
So now I can take the dash action as a bonus action.
Jeepers.
Goodness.
So bye.
Let's see.
Yeah, we should have gone around.
Well, you can't do it now because in order to cast it, you need to use a bonus action to cast it.
No, but the bonus action to cast it allows you to move, and then you cast it in future moves on your bonus action. The act of casting
when
with
you
a
cast
bonus
the spell.
action
Oh,
also
yes, there
gets
you
you
go.
the
Okay.
movement.
Yeah, I gotcha. I just read that part. I skipped over.
Bye.
I stand corrected twice
Carlos
in
runs
Carlos's
away.
turn. Goodbye, Carlos. And now Carlos is back in the room where a lot of things have happened.
Oh man,
there's a ziggurat in here. There's an altar that people touched and kind of did damage to them because it's very evil. There's water, flames on the water, all kinds of stuff. There was a demon in here.
I don't know who summoned him.
BYOD, but all right. So Carlos, you are on your own.
Yep.
It is, I should say, empty other than you, Carlos, in there. Shara, it is your turn.
All right. I want to fire a crossbow bolt at the Minotaur that's engaged with Omwal.
Quite a wedding present.
We only just got engaged.
That's a 9 to hit. Yeah, well, okay. And then I am going to take my 30 feet of movement, and if Amla doesn't come around the corner on his next turn, I will go back.
Okay. Who knows where Umla will be?
Good question.
Regdar.
All right.
There's a Minotaur behind you, a Minotaur in front of you.
Yeah, I really have a lot of questions. I guess they're more of a concern about our, and I use this word lightly, plan.
Well, so the original plan did not include a Minotaur in the doorway that you were going through. So that is what has changed a bit.
I guess I scamper down the stairs and join Shara and Kachka in the middle of the room with a big sigil. There's basically the back of the Minotaur that has been tangling up with Carlos, totally blocking that hallway full of cloudy, inky smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And we think we have to go through this guy, and Carlos has just left this here for us.
We don't know.
We don't know where Carlos is, yeah.
No, you heard some scuffling, but you don't know. You know, Carlos, the plan was for Carlos to run through this doorway, so.
Correct me if I'm remembering correctly. We fought Minotaurs a bunch. These guys live in fire and don't care about fire damage, right?
Some of them didn't care about it.
The guy who breathes fire is not fazed by it. All right, so I guess I'm going to cast a 3rd level magic missile. 3rd level does it would be what, 4?
5?
No, it gets an extra D4 for each level.
Right, it's 2nd level, right? So
yeah. So it would go to 2, and then it would go to... Well, no, sorry. It starts at 3d4. It becomes 5d4?
Like I
I
said.
think. Yep, like Erica said.
We all agree. 8d4.
Yes, we agree.
All right, so here's 3 damage. Plus 5 damage is 8. Plus 3 damage is 11. That's 3 missiles.
Very dramatic.
4th missile, 14 damage, 3 more damage.
So many
5th missile, 4 more damage, so that's 19 damage total. I feel like that probably is barely enough to get a Minotaur's attention, and he's very focused on Carlos and will not pay any heed to me.
Maybe.
And then Regdar
that is
drops
what
a
Regdar
hypnotic
believes.
cube
I mean, technically
in
his
the DM's
back,
direction.
his back is to you still.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what's
true.
happening. He knows that a bunch of stuff just hit his back.
He got stung
Could've
by
been
some
anything.
bees.
Yeah, bees.
And
Hello,
honestly,
bees.
he probably thinks, hello, bees. I think that he doesn't even know if there's maybe Carlos is on the other side of the smoke and he has to go check that out too. Who knows?
Guys, what do we think? Dark Sun, no bees or way too many bees?
Oh, way too many.
Definitely
Giant
way too
bees.
many bees.
Sand bees.
Yeah.
Sand bees.
Actually, it's all wasps.
Sand bees.
Oh, you're
There's
right.
no honey
yeah.
bees.
Oh, no.
It's all wasps.
Erica always smarter than us.
Sand
Yeah.
hornets.
They're wasps that
Sand
shoot
yellow
bees at you.
jackets.
Nature's jerks.
Leftover from a war between wizards. Got it.
Umlam,
Disengage, Omlal!
you're standing next to an angry Minotaur.
Do we think that's going to happen?
Who I will say has not been hit yet. Full hit points. Hale and hearty Minotaur.
Don't
Do we
make
know
me
how
don't make me cross, I shout around the corner.
But I really want to hit the Minotaur.
You don't know how many hit points a Minotaur has now.
You'll get your chance to hold him off when we get to where we're going.
They are very large.
Fine.
Looks like it works out.
Amal will disengage. Amal, I guess, should
Probably
not
drinks
have.
like
Or are you
powdery
raging
shakes.
and you need to
powder shakes, protein shakes.
Technically, I did say I was going to rage before we got off, and I need to hit something or get hit in order to maintain that, but I guess that's not happening.
I mean, you could do that and just run away and hope
You could just
don't
walk
get
away
hit.
and it could try to hit you.
Yeah, I might do that. I want to put some damage in this guy, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit him.
You're going to attempt to hit him.
16.
So Tasha's cross now.
You hit.
I'm only going to be cross if he doesn't come around the corner.
That's 9 damage for the first attack. Second attack.
Alrighty.
Oh, critical, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will say, actually, there should be an additional 2 on that since I'm raging. So total, 14, 21, 30. That should be 34 damage total.
Nice.
Okay.
Between the 2 attacks, 34.
I know I already applied the first damage though. So what was the attack for the second one?
It was 21.
21. Okay.
But there should have been +2 to each of those because of my rage damage. So
then another
And
2
4 more.
yeah. So
All right. That hurt a Minotaur.
Now walk away.
great. Love it. Now I turn and
Saunter
flounce
off.
away.
All right, and it swings its great axe, and I believe a 17 is what it needs, and it gets a 17.
Well, that's unfortunate. Talk to me about damage.
15 points of damage.
All right, I'm going to use my stones in. Oh, I can't because it's not my turn, is it? Is that? Hold on. Is that?
It is your
required?
turn.
It's your turn.
Sorry, it is my turn, and I have to use my. Take damage. I have to use my reaction, and I cannot use my reaction on my turn, so I will take half of 15 since I am raging. I'm at 19 hit points. So. Yeah,
Run away!
that's fine.
Oh, Wall, run away!
I can only move once, but
We
I can
can't
move
even hear the
4
echo
feet,
of it.
5, 10.
Carlos,
And you know that it's a Minotaur's
Carlos
turn
doesn't know what.
next.
Carlos is just catching his
25.
breath. That's all Carlos is doing.
30. Okay, I guess I'm moving to here because I don't want to pass Natasha.
Do not pass.
I mean,
Zatasha.
honestly, at this point,
Do not
maybe you
collect.
should. Although they might hit.
wasps.
I don't know.
According
Maybe
to Jeremy
stand at the
Crawford,
bottom-
you can use a
bottom of the
reaction on your
steps.
own turn, Dan.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't only use a reaction if it wasn't your turn.
No, it says somebody asked him specifically, and he said in no uncertain terms, you can use a reaction on your own turn.
Huh. That, I literally had no idea that was a thing. All right, well, I'll save it. I may still need that, so I'll bank that for next time.
you might need it right now.
I'm okay for the moment. I'm still raging, so I take half damage on everything. It's unlikely it'll do enough to seriously. It'll take a couple turns, and I'll have that as a damage soak, so I'll be okay.
Wait, so
all
did you
right.
move beyond me, or?
Should I not have? Did you want me to stay?
I mean,
I can stay here.
they
I
will.
thought
My
you were-
armor class.
They get to go before us. I forgot the order.
Yeah.
So
My
I'll
armor
stay
class
in
is
between
12,
if you
so
want.
they will probably hit pretty easily.
Yep. All right, that's fine. I'll stay here.
All right, so this Minotaur that was Umlal ran away from looks down this corridor, sees the Zatasha and Umlal, opens its mouth, and a cone of burning embers from 15 feet extends from its
Embers?
Minotaur.
Really? Like, does that mean he has like a stomach full of embers, not just fire?
Also,
He's
does the
not
elevator start
accepting
going up?
questions at this time.
It hit the ceiling.
So give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ugh, I'm really bad at those.
So Zatasha and Umlal. And the other folks in the room, so Shara, Regdar, and Kachka, you see this cloud of
Light.
embers.
I'm noticing an interesting sandwich configuration that we're headed toward.
Scott, did you say dexterity saving throw? Is that what I heard?
I did.
We could always
and
run
this
around
is
the room another
an effect
time.
I can
14.
Come around behind
It's an
him.
effect I can see, which means I have advantage on my dex saving throw. Please work. 16?
16. You need a 14 or higher. so-
Yeah!
Good work. I did not. I got a 2. My
Oh,
my
2 is
modifier
not
is
higher.
-1. So
Oh, no.
yeah,
That's not great.
I'm real bad at anything dex related.
So if you saved, which half of you did, you take 10 points of damage. If you failed, you take 20 points of damage.
I'm still going to take 10 because I have hellish resistance. I'm a tiefling.
Oh, I've got hella resistance.
Yeah,
I
dude.
will take 5. I'm at 14.
I hate
I'm
it.
not doing great.
I amused myself with that one. All right, so let's see. What is this other one going to do? I think... Oh, he is going to charge at Regdar.
Come on.
What?
Hold on. All of my, let's see, reactions have used that.
So he's got heavy footsteps pounding the ground is shaking as it approaches Regdar.
Yep.
It gets closer and closer. It lowers its head.
This is happening, people. Says Regdar as he's bored.
Let's hear what his
And
roll
he's going
is.
to
There might be some cutting words
roll-
coming his way.
22.
I think that's outside of cutting.
Yeah, I
words
think
territory, right?
probably. Yeah, it's a D8.
Well,
Odds
there
are
is.
bad.
So here's the thing. I could. Well, you might as well take it with you because if I am unconscious, I'm going to be very hard to rescue, and I'm at 11 hit points. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Shield, which I can do as a reaction. Shield. Remind me how that works.
We'll give you a
+5 to AC, so I am up to 20. So I think maybe a cutting words is useful now because I need what, 1?
I rolled a 22.
22. I need 2.
So you need 3.
Wait, what? Why do I need a 3?
I thought you were only up to 20.
I'm at 20, and
Yeah.
he rolled a 20.
Just need 2.
I need 2.
Okay.
Right? Math? I don't know. I'm confused by the idea that Erica would be wrong.
Well,
Wait,
I
you
just
rolled a 20 and you, what?
If your
your armor
AC
class
is
is
20,
22.
yeah, and,
Oh, then I
and
guess you do
Scott
need a
rolled a
22.
22, you need 3 to beat the roll.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
here.
haha. Ties go to the
Out of a
judge.
D8.
Go to attacker. Yep.
Yeah,
Steve,
see?
is that worth using cutting words?
Yeah, I think.
He's
Well,
got to
it's
die.
better than 50% chance.
75%
Mhm.
chance, right? So
That's my last bardic inspiration I've got, though. So don't anybody else get hit
Ever.
ever. All right, here goes. That's an 8.
That's
All
how we do
right.
it.
Ooh,
Nice.
teamwork.
So
teamwork.
Kachka says something to the Minotaur that distracts
Nice udder,
him.
I say.
So he kind of tilts his head,
Knowing
wrong,
very well
and
that
he's
this
gonna
is a
get me
bull.
with his left horn instead of both horns, and I cast Shield, and it skitters off the shield. Ha! Magic. I mean, probably he just made a mistake.
Luck. Great luck.
Yeah, luck. Great luck.
Well, that
And a
was a
mouthy
good
bug.
job, team.
yeah, mouthy friends.
It was. Let us agree that it was a job.
No, I think it was good. Kachka,
Yeah, Kachka's going to make for the exit.
got a lot
methinks.
of Minotaurs in the area.
Do we know whether these dudes have reach?
You
Well, they
do
can
not
breathe
believe
fire.
they do.
They
can
do
breathe
breathe
fire.
fire.
Yeah,
that
you
is
just-
that is true.
So
Kachka is worried about the
whether I need to
opportunity
disengage or
attack.
not.
Oh,
but
scooting
you're,
around, yeah.
you know that you could leave and not provoke an opportunity attack
As long as I don't get within 5 feet.
as long as you don't go within 5 feet.
Right,
Yes, they have
okay.
normal reach.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna
Everybody
dash
has
again.
Some reach.
1,
It's true.
2, 3,
Yahtzee.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait a minute.
Thielen.
How many do I have? 13, 14. I'm through the smoke.
There you go.
Yay! You are. There is a delightful sarcophagus made of black glass.
This
If you like.
sarcophagus is delightful.
Is there anything else you would like to
and
do?
no sign of
Zatasha?
Carlos.
Oh, that's true. Carlos is not in that room. You thought
Probably
perhaps-
hiding in the sarcophagus.
We know where the meetup area
That
is.
Carlos, what a sarcophagi.
Oh.
That's a dad joke.
Hiding the yeah.
You know who
Don't
you
deny
are.
it. That's right.
Mhm.
Search your heart, you know it to be true.
Yeah, I will just ask. I will use my telepathy to check in with Carlos and see if he's okay.
Carlos, you hear a voice
talk
asking
back?
you if you're okay.
Can I respond to that? Do I have a
You could yell out. You could yell real loud.
I mean,
I'm
it only
good.
says you can communicate
Get
telepathically
out of my
with any
head!
creature. so-
communicate telepathically? Okay.
I think
Carlos
that
is
means
like,
you
yeah,
can say back.
I'm fine. I'm in the next. Where are you? I'm in the room past
did
the
the
one with the
thing.
sarcophagus.
Oh yeah, my telepathy says specifically I can only speak to creatures.
Communicate is
see, there you
good.
go.
So yeah, I went through the sarcophagus room, and now I'm in the bloody, awful temple where Regdar summoned that demon.
Hey, whoa. Anybody could have summoned that.
Erica, anybody can speak to creatures in their mind. Let me just be
Oh,
clear.
they can understand me. It does say that specifically.
All right, Zatasha, unless
are
there's
now
anything else
down
Kachka
to-
would like to do.
Nope. I think Kachka is done, and
Oh, but
now
give us
there
a
are
hypnotic pattern. Update.
It's hypnotic pattern update. As of now, 4 more turns of
4
hypnotic
rounds
pattern
remain.
Ooh.
Let's just say that Kachka has given Carlos a brief sit rep about what's been going on in Carlos's absence. How about that?
I mean, it's been 6 seconds. I don't think
6
you're...
seconds, so that'll be very brief.
You missed out on much.
We're still
Carlos,
engaging.
how are you?
It's been 6 seconds. See you later.
It should only take, what, like 2 seconds to catch you up on 6
We're still
seconds of time?
engaging with the
What?
Minotaurs. Ah!
Especially
Why
when
do
you
you
do it
Minotaurs?
I
telepathically.
saw you 6 seconds ago.
That's a little clingy.
Zatasha.
All right. I am going to burn 5 of my precious remaining side points and use an action to do strategic mind. I start exerting an aura of trust and command. There's that command again. That unites my allies into a cohesive unit. So until my concentration ends,
Are we forming Voltron?
yes. Any ally within 60 feet of me on their turn, so this is for on your turns, you guys, can, as a bonus action, take the dash or disengage action, or roll a d4 and add that number to each attack roll you make on that turn. So
Oh, that's good.
some
I thought it was
options
just gonna
for
be
you there.
roll a d4 just for fun.
You can always
your
roll a
lucky
d4 on
number.
your turn.
That's right.
And then I'm going to move.
I think the d4 is
So
Madeline's
I don't want to
favorite
get
die.
more than 60 feet away. I can't get more than 60 feet away from mom walls because I can only move 30. So
No one can get more than 60 feet away from Mom Wall.
Definitely swing
Wherever
clear.
you are.
He's like
within
spiders.
60 feet.
You're never 60 feet from an wall.
Allah is just
Yeah.
made of spiders.
Yep.
He never told you that, but it's just a mass of spiders.
Nobody ever asked.
Yeah, if you're made of spiders or yes, you have to tell us it's the wall.
Nobody ever punched him hard enough that he just like turns into a bunch of spiders and falls to the floor.
All right, Zatasha, you've exerted your influence and moved. Anything else?
let's see. My bonus action for this discipline is not helpful right now. I don't think I have any other bonus actions.
Can you
I
go
do, so-
further?
I only
You are
have
very
30
close
feet of
to
movement.
an angry
Is that not 30?
Minotaur.
Just remember, we may need to make a
25.
last
Okay.
stand in the other room while I
Gotcha.
spend the 1 minute it takes to cast Leomund's tiny hut. So
No, these guys
save
seem
a
like they're
little for that.
Follow us to one room, not follow us to two rooms. That would be ridiculous.
They've got
All
things
right.
to do.
And I
One
will,
room Minotaurs.
Well,
Just
this is
hoping
still part
the
of their
hypnotized
territory.
guys don't feel compelled to join their compatriots when they wake up, because that could be bad.
Carlos, you are in the cigarette room all by yourself. But you've checked in with Kachka, so
Too bad you never
she's
learned
nearby.
to cast that hut spell.
Maybe Kachka taught you how to cast it.
Or at
in
least
that
like
6
prep
seconds.
it. Can you like get his like materials and stuff that he needs?
even out the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
folks,
Uh-oh.
words you don't want to hear. Carlos has a plan.
Oh.
Are you going to lay on the altar?
Carlos loves to run so much that he's going to sprint
No.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Where's he going?
over here,
Whoa.
all the way around
Oh my god.
Oh, all right.
The
in a triple move, because he can do that for a little while now.
He's so fast.
He is so fast. Now, Carlos, in that run, you run past this kind of very intriguing statue with a purple gem on it.
Blob, blob thing. No, blob, no, blob, no.
Ooh.
I can
Alright,
still
I'm just saying.
levitate you.
So he runs to here, and
Okay.
I assume it, from here can I maybe hear the sound of the battle that's going on in that other room a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's only been a few seconds, so things are pretty much the way you
Okay.
remember them. So
All
yeah.
right, and I'm going
Still that
to
bad.
Plus, I gave you the full layout when I telepathically communicated with you.
and I'm yes, you just showed me a vision of the layout because you know
That's
that I
right.
am
A vision
a gladiator.
of-
Yeah.
And
Always got to send pictures, not words.
yeah, with Carlos, yeah. I mean, for
Although
so
Carlos
many
can now
reasons.
read.
And Carlos will shout, "Hey,
Uh-oh.
Minotaur, over here!"
Okay.
It's a good
Well,
plan. I like this plan.
Plan.
I'm just
I'm
trying to
excited to
distract
hear-
the Minotaur. Just
Hear
trying to
about the
distract
plan.
that
I'm excited
Minotaur.
to hear about
That's
that when that happens. Just let me know when the plan happens. Shara.
Just remember, it takes Kachka one full Minotaur to cast Leomund's tiny hut.
Wow.
Oh, but he's got 2.
Oh gosh. Okay. I pulled out
Yeah, I've heard
some
that
of my
one
new
before.
pretty physical dice. So
Keep
I'm
going.
gonna Not D&D roll. D&D Beyond roll.
Brian, edit that out.
Actual D&D roll.
I'm going to
Jim
try to hit
Metzendorf,
this.
cut that part.
Yep. Try to hit this
Erica, leave it in.
Minotaur with my rapier of wounding.
Rapier of wounding.
That's a 19 on the die for 25.
Ooh. These die.
Or like a rapier of wounding. I've heard it both ways.
What? It's like one of those things you've only read, you've never.
Yeah, like a plot, guys. I mean,
That
hits.
is a 9 to hit at 9 points of damage. Since Regdar is right here, I also get 46 sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
46.
Oh, that's a lot.
7, 10.
Regdar,
That's
help.
12. And rather than using a bonus action to disengage and run away, because Regdar is here and not someone who isn't squishy, I am now going
keep in mind,
to.
I mean, didn't Zotasha give us a thing that allows us
Yeah,
to
so
disengage
Regdar's not
bonus
going to be
action?
here much
Yeah, so
longer.
don't sacrifice yourself for Regdar. Regdar leaving.
Yeah,
So,
Regdar out.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
next.
I guess I do know that Regdar
Regdar
do
has
that.
the option to both disengage as a bonus action, and Regdar didn't waste his teleport spell before. So like, do not buy real estate here. If you have an out,
Everybody run.
you take that.
Regdar
Okay.
is putting down roots.
Guys, this
I
is
will-
like the
I-
movie Heat, and Val Kilmer is the Minotaur. When the Heat's coming around the corner, this is not an accurate summary of Heat. Never mind. Watch the movie.
I don't want
May
to.
I recommend that this episode be named Regdar Leaving? Both because that's hilarious and to abuse Tony for his misspeaking. His misspeakment.
I'm okay.
I will say the real estate is very reasonably priced in this area. So if you did want to,
a cult. It's
It's
non-denominational. No, interdenominational.
see, there you go.
Yeah.
It's an up and coming neighborhood. It's kind
It's
of all
denominated.
shoes, but
Yeah.
We can all
Interfaith,
agree.
all cults welcome.
that's right.
Well, is it actually? It seems like they fight amongst themselves
No.
a lot.
More
It's
of
a
a
bit
more of a
but I
melting
believe,
cult.
Shar, you had something. What else are you going to do?
Oh, am I allowed to talk now?
Your mistake was saying my name.
No.
So I guess I do know enough of Regdar to have a fairly good idea that he would run away. He has demonstrated this after summoning demons in the past. So I will use a bonus action to disengage and move 30 feet.
All right. Yeah, you know Regdar's moves are either run away or summon a demon. So you're
Yeah.
hoping
Or both.
that he will.
And I'm out of spell slots for summoning demons.
That's right. I came
Okay.
here to run away and summon demons, and I'm all out of demons.
All he's got is his internal demons now, and they're not good in a fight. Is what I'm telling you.
Regdar, it's your turn.
Well, let's
Shar
see.
did some very fancy footwork near
Yeah.
you.
Regdar Leaving.
You
Regdar,
locked eyes.
disengages.
You
with
mouthed
his bonus
Regdar
action.
leaving. To
Yeah.
You don't have to move to disengage. Just FYI.
Well, I'm disengaging. I disengage from the Minotaur, and then I can run 60 feet, right?
You can run right through
yeah.
his square,
can.
too.
Right through him.
5,
right through.
20, 25, 30.
It's unpleasant for everyone involved.
I nod to Shara as I pass her.
but good day.
And I push through the oily smoke.
Madam.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Kachka.
It's me.
You see a black sarcophagus with fluted embellishments.
I see Kachka and say, hey, what should we check out that sarcophagi? How about this plan?
All I know
That's
is
very
it's got
side.
fluted embellishments, so
Mm-hmm. It's got to be good.
love
Can't
a
be evil.
sarcophagus with fluted
Yeah,
embellishments.
nothing as bad as fluted, right?
It's like
right.
it's like a bad Jethro Tull album.
Yeah, it's the
track.
Jethro Tull of sarcophagi.
Umla,
Yo.
you are standing toe to hoof with a Minotaur.
I do have hooves.
And there's another one back
so-
here.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You're the meat in a Minotaur sandwich.
Mm.
I'm just worried it's going to come up and block your exit.
I can't be blocked.
Yeah, that is a
It's,
problem when you're in a Minotaur sandwich.
But I mean, I suppose you can disengage
It does
as a
I'm
bonus
gonna
action.
result in
Disengage.
exit
So-
blockage.
I am going to first hit this guy.
They don't have a lot of
First
fiber.
move. Whoops, that was not supposed to have advantage. I'll let Scott decide what he's going to do about that. The second one got a 16.
Well, whichever one was first. So the 11.
That's the wrong answer, Scott.
Sorry.
I mean, if you want to, you could choose instead of disengaging as a bonus action, you
As
could choose
a
to
D4.
roll a d4 to each of those.
But we don't know what their AC is. I want to
not
say
high. They
16.
just-
It's
beefy.
at least
17, I for sure
no
has hit.
16
right?
has
no,
hit.
it's a 16 is hit. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might
probably
be
not worth it.
16. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the odds are low for me to use a D4, so I might as well.
Fair.
I'll stick with that single hit. So I did 16 damage to him total.
Okay.
I'll use that bonus action to disengage, and then I will scamper. 20, 25, 30.
Are you going to scamper in such a way that you do not end up within range, threat range of the other Minotaur?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, then I
And
trust
I
you.
will basically end up right next to Zatasha here.
Hey, good to see you again.
Hey, there's a Minotaur back there. I don't know why he got that voice all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Wow.
Sorry,
It's
Canadian
Henry the
all of a
Ghost
sudden.
from Shocktober there.
I'm sorry, is that Bob
Yeah,
or Doug
sorry.
McKenzie? I can never keep them straight.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just reset the old vocal cords. There's Minotaur back there. There's Minotaur here.
No,
What
you should-
happening?
Okay, there you go.
What?
Okay, first
Oh.
you were like a little bit like you were death metal. Awful.
Now we
got our
the
Cookie
stress.
Monster back.
Got a little New York there, like a Minotaur in here.
What a horrible situation.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're gonna get letters.
Kick them while they're down.
Hey, you're lucky they're being washed clean right now, so they may be better.
This will release years
Yeah.
after
That's true.
the climate
Yeah.
has destroyed New York City.
Scott's kids, edit this part out.
Scott's kids, assuming there's
Uh-oh,
still
Minotaur.
civilization and podcasts. Please edit
Minotaurs on the move.
That's right. That's
Ooh, like
my new
mannequin.
web. Exactly. It's not my new podcast, Minotaurs on the Move. So these two Minotaurs are going to. One's going to attack Zatasha. One's going to attack Umlal.
Did it not hear me say, "Hey, Minotaur, over here"?
Minotaurs, they are more of a visual
Oh, okay.
kind of threat assessor.
All right.
Yeah, you should have waved something red.
Well, I couldn't
It's
get
true.
there. That was the plan, but I
That's
couldn't
a
get
horrible
there.
stereotype. An 18 against Zatasha,
Oh, yeah.
and
Good news, there's going to be something
24
red here very soon.
against Umlal. So
All
I believe
right.
they
Well,
both hit.
if it attacks Zatasha first, just in case it does take me down, when a creature within 5 feet of
Zatasha
you.
first. Well, there are two of them, so they attack.
Yep.
at the same
When a
time.
creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack. So I will do that. So I'll try to hit the one that just hits Zatasha.
Make
Roll
a
15.
A 15 hits.
Fantastic. We learned something new. It takes 18 slashing damage.
Oh my! This is these Minotaurs are looking pretty
Raggedy?
beat up.
Raggedy Minotaurs?
No.
All right. Fine. Whatever.
They're noble beasts.
All right. So how much did the one that attacked
Oh,
me do?
so let's see, Zatasha, you take 10 points of damage.
It's not fire damage, is it?
It is great axe damage.
Curses. All right.
It's okay.
All right. Well, I need to make a saving throw. It's concentration. So
And Umlal takes 13.
That Minotaur's got a great axe.
That's
is
6.
it Constitution? Is it a Constitution saving throw for
Yes,
concentration?
for concentration.
Okay.
Yep. DC
Yikes.
10
Con.
or half the damage you take, whichever one is higher, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
10 in this case.
Okay. Earlier, do you remember when I didn't interrupt you, Scott?
No.
Did you mean to give me inspiration like you did to Aline? That's all I want to know.
Oh, I did not.
Okay. Then strategic command or strategic mind goes down because I did not make the.
That was so useful.
Yeah, it was. I almost had a 15 and then it just rolled over to the 7.
That's why you never use physical dice. Only computer dice.
Yeah, because those have been real helpful.
Totally good.
Stupid
All good.
computer dice. All right. Well, that's disappointing in many respects. Kachka. Disappointing that I'm not nicer. Disappointing.
Huh. Boy.
Have I ever had inspiration on this character? I don't think I have.
Run
seems like
Insane.
or
You got to
shoot
get
in
down
one.
there as far as possible so that you can start that spell.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to make it. If we need another 10 rounds.
Well, so okay, maybe now's a good time to adjudicate this question then.
If we can get away, the other ones might not know what the heck happened.
I think we got to
because they
keep
were
running
hypnotized.
until they aren't chasing us anymore.
Or we have to kill them. Those are the options.
Well,
Secrets
so here's
never
the
stop
deal.
running.
Leomund's tiny hut is effective on anyone who is in the hut at the time the spell is cast. Now, the question is, do they need to be in that area throughout the casting or just at the final moment of casting at the end of the 1 minute?
Good question.
Let me look at the spell description here. 10 springs into existence around and above you.
Okay, which suggests that it happens at the very end of the spell casting period.
Fails. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast this spell, can move through it freely. So when you cast this spell, if you're casting it as a ritual,
I'm not.
You are casting. Oh, you're not casting it as a ritual.
That would take 11 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I like they point out that if a larger creature is in the dome, so if one of those Minotaurs gets in the dome, it blows the spell. I just wanted friends.
I will say, since it says when you cast this, and the casting time is 1 minute, they do have to be there the whole time.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
all right, we're going to have to kill these guys.
You suck, is what I'm going to say. And then
the word that's just the verbal component, Scott. It's not. It just sounds like.
And the somatic component looks like,
What's the material component?
You do not want to see the material component.
Yeah.
It's in the cat box.
Yeah.
Right. But the good news is I've got an endless store of
is that good news for me?
Somatic components. Is that what those are?
Material
Material
components. Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Although, knowing you also have an endless supply of somatic.
I do. Okay, so since we're going to apparently have to attack these guys, I'm going to step through 1, 2. Wow, is that 2? Can I see out of the smoke at this point, or do I need to move one more square?
You can see. Sure.
Okay.
The smoke is really there for atmosphere.
Is the southern Minotaur the one that I previously hit, who is currently kind of raggedy?
They are both kind of raggedy.
They're both kind of raggedy. That's good news.
The one to the north is probably a little worse off than the one to the south.
I thought they were noble beasts.
So I will take the opportunity to send a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
No raggedy.
At the one to the north.
Noble is just short for no blood.
So let's see how that goes. First blast is a 21.
Undead Minotaur. 21 will hit. That Minotaur is blasted.
You're blasted.
Woo!
Let's see.
You guys are awesome.
That's a 7 damage. Force damage, if it makes any difference.
These guys are in a Minotaur frat, aren't they?
Yeah, it does not make any difference. It does make damage. 7.
Cool.
Their frat is moo moo moo.
All right.
That's pretty good.
All right. And then I will send another Eldritch Blast to the same Minotaur.
What?
For 18?
18 hits.
Oh, thank goodness.
You know you need a 14 to hit these guys.
Oh, I do? Well, these guys are easy to hit.
We do now.
They're just full of hit points, basically.
That's only 3, unfortunately.
Just like bags of hit points.
Well, here is a fact about this Minotaur.
Uh-oh.
It had 3 hit points.
Yes!
So your Eldritch Blast hits it right in its face. Its eyes cross, and it crumples to the ground.
How many rounds until the other ones are no longer hypnotized, by the way?
Well, we'll get to that. My turn's not over yet.
Okay.
So I moved 3, did I? No, I moved 2 to get into this smoky area and be able to see the Minotaur. So I'm going to head out the other direction now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares.
And as a bonus action, you can dash.
Oh, can I?
Oh.
Yes.
I thought you.
Oh wait,
lost
no, that's
your-
right. That's right. I lost it. I literally just typed it into the chat.
Also, I was not in
forgot.
range when you cast that spell. I was at 65 feet from you. So
actually, it doesn't matter. It's whenever it's active.
It's
when
an
it's
aura.
active, it's anytime you're within 60 feet of me.
Oh, okay, interesting. So
Yeah,
it's an
I don't
aura
have. You
kind
don't
of
have to be near me when I do it. Not like the hut.
It's an aura sort of situation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
I
not
have
like
my
the
doubts
hut.
that the hut needs to be in that kind of situation too. But depends on who you ask, I guess.
And my opinion is the only one that matters. So
It's true.
For what it's worth, I agree with Scott. Sorry.
no, see, look at that.
And I'm
Another
not even
opinion that
looking for
matters.
inspiration this time. I just genuinely do.
See,
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Next time, I will be looking
So
for
you both
inspiration.
suck. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. And
I appreciate that honesty as well.
Dateline.
Oh.
Thane of the Eye. There are 3 turns of hypnotic pattern remaining, so prepare accordingly.
Oh,
Thank you for your every 6 seconds update.
All is well.
Unsubscribe.
All right,
minute
Zatasha.
asks.
You are standing next to an ex-Minotaur and a very present
Why
Minotaur.
Minotaur?
Yeah.
Why Minotaur?
I feel like I need to disengage. Sorry, Elmo. But I'm not helpful by just standing here. So I'm going to disengage and move.
I think the move is right now kill it and get through the smoke before those other Minotaurs snap out of it, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think standing next to it is probably not a smart thing for me.
I'm guessing between Carlos, Shara, and I, we can probably take this guy down.
Carlos just wants to hit something.
I'm out of there.
Always.
He's
Trying
pretty
to catch
raggedy,
up.
so odds are
He's trying to catch up
Yeah,
so
actually,
fast.
Except
As
Carlos
a-
is like in a completely different part of the cave now. 'Cause
Yep.
He's been running
Is
around
it a
like
different
doodle bug.
story?
That's right.
as a bonus action, I just remembered I can telekinetically shove things, or at least try to. It's probably not going to work, but
That was your thing for a while.
yeah, I totally
Yeah, you were
forgot.
shoving
3 episodes
everybody
ago.
off.
Yep. Well,
things.
I'm doing it again. There's no cliff to shove him off of, but I can still shove him 5 feet away from Amwell, maybe.
No, don't do that because I won't get my sneak attack if Almal's more than 5 feet away.
But
You're
Alma
right,
will
okay.
get an attack of opportunity if it moves.
I think my sneak attack is 46, so it's worth
Oh,
more.
46.
Yeah,
Yeah.
46.
Yep.
Well, Alma can't
Either way,
handle
it's
that.
way more than mine. Yes.
Do that more often.
All right, then I will not do that then.
You can push the corpse.
I was
Moves
thinking
like
about that.
You got
Can I
like a
do that?
cantrip? You got a cantrip or something you could throw at him?
I don't have cantrips. Well,
have
yeah, no,
a
that's not true. I have
crossbow?
thaumaturgy and darkness. I don't have an
Okay.
action though. I only have a bonus action
Ah,
because I
gotcha.
disengaged.
Picking it up.
So that's it for me.
All right, Carlos. You've run a long way.
Yeah.
Yelled something into an empty room.
Oh, yeah, I should have given
It
him
was
his
not
update.
empty when I yelled it. It was not empty.
Classic Carlos.
Yelled something into a currently empty room.
I'm too far away from him to give him his telepathic update, so...
Carlos emerges from behind the Minotaur to attack it.
You look like my friend Carlos.
Wait,
Carlos,
really?
having just finished running a 5K.
With your, like, 4 hit points, you're going to attack this thing?
Somebody gave him a beer? I don't
Ooh,
understand.
I get to re-roll that. That's nice. That's better. It's a 26.
That's nice.
Very nice. Yes.
Okay. That is 7 damage.
All right, a Minotaur.
Plus 2d6 for flames.
Oh.
2d6?
2d6 flames.
You take the good, you
flames
take the
do
bad,
nothing.
you add them together, and then you have 2d.
The flames up.
No, I think that... I
The
think that...
flames
simple
don't
fine.
do anything.
I think if you look at your map,
16.
that equals Joe,
Nope.
not Tootie.
16 damage.
No, the flames don't hurt it.
The flames don't do anything.
Flames don't hurt it?
Mm-mm.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's just the other thing I said.
7.
7. And then the scimitar. It's scimitar time. Oh, well, that was a failure. 11. That's not going to be good enough.
Scimitar.
Scimitar time is...
living is easy.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, that one was actually good. Mark it down. September 2nd,
Thank God. I'm retiring.
2021
Good night, everybody.
at 7:28
All right.
p.m. Pacific time.
Shara. You've got
All right.
plenty of sneak attack opportunities on this Minotaur.
Abandoning my plan to run away, going to run toward the Minotaur.
Ooh,
The
that's
opposite of a way.
The
Whoa.
opposite of
That's
a
a-
way.
much
bold plan.
worse
You gotta do extemporizing, right? You gotta just go with the flow. It's like jazz.
It
Yeah,
is
man.
all about the plans you don't do.
Yeah, it's the spaces between the attacks.
It's the bonus actions
those-
you don't take.
Don't take.
You hit.
I hate us almost as much as I hate jazz. No, jazz is fine. Second best.
All
It's
right,
bad
okay.
place. 11 points of damage. Then with my dagger, and I still get to take my sneak attack. Ooh, don't hit it with my dagger. But I do get an additional 11 points of sneak attack damage.
All right, so you walk up to this Minotaur, take your rapier, and slam it under its chin, and it crumples to the ground.
Yeah.
Let's run. More running.
Maybe we should just go mop up those other 3 guys.
Me still confused about how Carlos got there.
He's very fast.
Nobody knows.
But walls. All right. Can we
Shara, you still have some movement, I think,
yeah,
probably.
I think I moved 3. So I'll basically move back to where I was. Oh, wait.
All right.
As a bonus, I can run, though. I can
Everyone
dash.
clean your feet so we don't leave bloody footprints leading to where we're hiding.
That's right. So,
anybody have
I will say that
prestidigitation? Up after us?
that's most.
No, I'm not using
you're out of
cantrip.
combat now, so if you want to keep track of it, so you have what?
You said
2
Dookie.
rounds left of this hypnotic pattern. So if you want to come up with a plan
Still 3.
that can convince me that you somehow have covered your tracks, now's your time. Because I assume your plan is to sneak away.
Yes, run away.
Yes, that's it.
So-
that's it.
Yep.
Sneak away.
Question. This area where Zotasha's standing right now, between the where the start of the inky black smoke is that about
Yes.
5 feet between the 2
Very
stone
atmospheric.
walls on either side of that?
Let's zoom
thinking
in
we should do
and
that
go to
down.
the map.
Down below.
Enhance.
Like make the hut down that way.
Zoom.
It's a little bit more than
Enhance.
5 feet, but I'll say it's
Okay.
5 feet.
Okay. Well, I could close up that hole with I've got stone shape, so I could basically
Yeah.
fill in that hole at least up to 5 feet, which I'm assuming is tall enough to maybe keep the Minotaurs out.
I want to.
I like this plan.
I want to also. Can I use my telekinetic shoving ability to basically turn these corpses around so it looks like they were fighting us in the other direction?
Around.
What if we make it look like
So
they
then
fought
just
each other?
turn
I mean,
Yeah,
Carlos,
murder-
I can just literally turn them around.
Carlos and Omwal can literally
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
not
grab
cool.
that.
I know
way,
you don't
I
like to
grab
get
this
your
way.
hands dirty, but
You,
all right, I will
you
direct.
psychically compel Carlos and Omlo to do that by telling them to.
Yeah.
I will, but I'll do it telepathically.
We do,
Just,
by the
you
way,
know.
we have 3 turns remaining of hypnotic pattern. How quickly could we eat these guys?
Oh my god.
Well,
Well,
let's,
we
each
gotta
of the-
cook. We
I
gotta
mean,
cook
I
them
mean,
first.
Looking at this Minotaur, I'm figuring this Minotaur is equivalent to what? 300-400
Now,
cheeseburgers?
Dan,
So-
are you suggesting that we couldn't eat them Minotaur?
oh.
All I'm saying is I want my baby back, baby back.
So I guess we're gonna. I don't know about the stone shape. I guess I just assume we were gonna run far away. And
I like the
Yeah,
stone shape
that's-
to cover our tracks.
All
I'm in
right.
favor of it.
I mean, it closes off
Okay,
that door.
so-
These guys probably know how to get around to the other side.
Yeah, I was
but
going to say
maybe
that makes it
they'll
But it'll
obvious
take
the
them more
direction
than a
we went.
minute.
maybe they'll be confused enough by it to
It's true.
it is longer that
It'll
way.
take-
Let me tell
buy
you.
us time.
It'll take them more than a minute to get there, which is enough time to cast the spell,
how
and then
big
we
is-
can do this.
How big is the hut? Because would it be possible to cast the hut in the middle of the inky darkness so they might not even see it?
No, we
Not-
shouldn't do that.
No,
'cause
we
that's
gotta
a
run
choke
away.
Point.
10-foot radius.
Maybe tuck it behind the ziggurat or somewhere. I don't
Although
know.
Well, I was figuring like
Go
You could
further than
cast it in
that.
that sarcophagus.
kind of obvious, whereas in a bit of inky darkness
Yeah, but
that they might not go
they
through.
can't do anything.
Sure, but
once
they
we're in
can't do
the hut.
anything. It's going to take 8 hours for them to if they want to hang around.
They could just
Wait for us
pace.
to come out
They
of the
can just
hut.
pace back and forth, Ben Kenobi style.
We need to go back to like the water cult. We need to just run back to the water cult area and do it there, where it's so far away that they're going to give up and not find us.
That was not the plan.
No.
That was a very
No.
different plan.
I
The
think
plan
we're
was
going
to
to
go
the
to the ziggurat room and do it
Yeah.
there.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm in favor of this.
All right, well, just tell me when you decide on a plan.
Hey, Scott, Raven moved my token to a place where I can't get it. Would you put it?
Stop letting her use
Raven.
roll 20, Aline.
That's cat's for you.
Yes,
a
let me
raven
see
or Raven
where
the cat?
Raven moved it to.
It's way off to the left.
Yeah, 'cause
like
if
the
we were
idea
gonna-
a bird
Oh, I
swooped
see
down,
it.
caw, and then just moved Aline's mouth and then flew away.
Seattle, man, what are you gonna do?
If we were going to
There
keep
are
running and
a
running,
lot of crows.
There
if
you
we
go.
were going to keep
Thank
running and
you.
running, we wouldn't have gone to the ziggurat. We would have headed toward the creepy fungus room, which I don't even know if we can run through.
All right.
Ziggurat.
A river.
Which is why I was
Whatever.
saying make the
Yeah,
hut
it's either that
in the
or
inky
you want
blackness, and then it might not be noticed.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but if
matter
if they
run
notice
there,
it or not.
We'll be confused.
They can't do anything to it except, like I said, pace back and forth. And
I know,
you
but it would be great if they didn't even notice it in the first place. They might just think, "Oh my God, those guys are gone."
We're
And if
gonna
they
be
don't happen to
fully
try to go right
rejuvenated.
through there,
at the end
Yeah,
of
we
our
should-
8
we can-
hours, we'll just
we beat
pop
them when we were basically half dead, and we can probably handle them when we're all fully alive.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
and all
I
of
believe
their
you can
friends.
throw non-magical weapons or bolts through there. It's so you could just
Yeah,
shoot
you
at
could-
them while they stare at the hut.
Look, I'll need nap.
Yeah.
Well, that is actually a good point, that if we are in the inky blackness, we can't see them. So, okay. So I've been talked out of it. Otherwise, it would have been a better plan.
All right, Scott. I think
All right.
I think we're going to the ziggurat. That maybe there's a stone shape in that one direction, and then we're going to try to hide behind the ziggurat maybe and
Going
cast the tiny hut.
To the ziggurat.
All right. So I will take the time to head over here to where the walls are about 5 feet apart. I will strum a power chord on my cleatar, and the stone on the southern wall sort of flows into the gap between the where the black smoke is, and fills in that area 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet. How tall are the ceilings here?
The ceilings are, I will tell you.
So glad you asked.
The ceilings, they slope unevenly to meet at angles. They're about 10 feet.
All right. Well,
All right.
they're going to have to climb
Minotaurs
over.
are big.
So I will put it like
all you gotta do is
smack
make it,
in the
you don't have to
middle.
make it impassable, just
So there's
very,
about-
very inconvenient.
Yeah, and it's in the middle of the black smoke, so they're going to like walk into the black smoke. And
Oh, they clothesline themselves. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. I want to stick around just to watch that.
Yeah, so we're going to put it
Quick,
in
they
the,
went
You
this
can't
way.
see it. It's black. It's inky blackness.
Yeah.
Nah,
We'll hear
it's-
it. We'll
I want to hear it. Yeah, I want to be there.
Yeah. So we're going to put it at a reasonable level where it would be difficult to get underneath and difficult to get over the top of it. Since I got 5 feet in either direction.
I gotta be
Okay.
honest. Ammal thinks that we should put the hut just like on the top of the ziggurat. Like if they're gonna find it, might as well put it right there.
No, there's that bad stone that we don't want to touch. It'll drain our life force or
There's
whatever.
an evil altar.
Fine.
Yeah.
We can put it behind the ziggurat.
All right, so you run into Kachka stone shapes the opening and makes it more difficult to get through. You run behind the ziggurat. Kachka starts to chant incantations and sing and perform a ritual to create this hut.
Yeah,
You all
everybody gather
gather around
around.
her. And as over the course of a minute, this hut is kind of wavering into existence, and as it kind of snaps into existence, and what color is it, Kachka?
I think we're going to make it a nice mauve.
Uh,
No, actually,
Is there
it's
such
going
a
to be
thing?
the same color as the surrounding rock in the area, so that
Was this big rock here before, Fred? I don't remember.
this is a different temple than these guys usually hang out in. So
And so as it snaps into existence, you hear 2 Minotaurs approach and enter through the eastern corridor.
And as they do, they just get while going.
And how will they react? We'll find out next time on Total Party Kill.
The rock.
At least we got off the
hat
elevator.
Is a little place where we can get some
some napping.
rest. Rock hut, baby.
Rock hut.
Baby rock hut.
Love Shack Rock Lobster crossover.
Yeah.
We didn't know we needed.
Oh, you need it. So you will be able to
rock,
rest.
baby, that's
for-
where it's at.
That's right.
So everyone can take a long rest.
Okay, so I'm gonna check.
I'm clicking the
gonna
long
do the
rest
thing.
button now.
Yep,
Yep.
click
I'm
that
clicking
button.
my long rest buddy.
Long rest.
Woo!
Also, you all have gained
What?
1 level.
By running away from Minotaurs.
If I had known all I had to do was go up and down in an elevator to gain a level, I would I would have done it lots of times.
When next we play, you can go back onto that elevator.
Guys, let's just do this a couple more times.
It's like
it's
when I
like-
get one of my stand minutes without actually getting out of my chair.
Or when you're like playing Super Mario and you get to a place where you can like get infinite lives by hitting the shells just right.
I was
Ooh.
concerned that spending all that time in the elevator was going to deduct from our levels.
So,
Well, if
oh,
we
did I
had
say
gone
you
down, it
gained
would have.
one?
But we went up in the end, so it's all
I
good.
said you're all now level 3.
What? Wait a second.
no.
That's not right.